Yo, what is up guys? CindercodeDub here, back with another Maple Story video, and today I'm going to be doing my final gear video before the Flames patch. I just wanted to make this today just to give everyone a little bit of an update of what progression I've made, as well as to supply myself with something to compare my gear to once the Flames patch comes out, just so I can see how much stronger I've gotten and everything. It's been a little bit since I've made my last gear video. I hit AK Legion actually a while ago. I never made a video on it just because I don't really know why. I just never really did. But here's my Legion grid, just in case anyone is curious, and then I'll quickly scroll through all my characters real quick here just to show what characters I have in there while that stupid box goes away. There we go. Alright, so they're the first four: Zero, Hero, Phantom, Beast Tamer, Demon Avenger, Cannon Master, Mercedes, Demon Slayer, Marksman, Dark Knight, Thunderbreaker, Luminos, Kaiser, Corsair, Canna, Wild Hunter, Bishop, Xenon, Dawn Warrior, Nightwalker, Fire Poison Mage, Aran, Hayato, Mechanic, Buccaneer, Blaster, Shade, Nightlord, Mihil, Jet, Paladin, AB, Wind Archer, Bowmaster, Shadower, Ice Lightning, Kadena. Oh wait, no. Whoops, I'm done. I don't have any of those guys on my Legion grid. And here are the left out characters because I either just didn't need the levels to get to 200 or I just needed them for a link skill or whatever. But in case anyone was curious about that. But now let's go ahead and move on to my gear. Whoops. I don't know how much my gear has changed since last time. It kind of escapes me, but I'm gonna go ahead and go through it anyway, just in case there were any changes worth mentioning. So without further ado, let's go. We have our Dark Doom totem, my Hunter's totem, and my other Dark Doom totem. And I have my Superior Gollux ring, my Reinforced Gollux ring, my Forest Guardian, my Breath of Divinity, my Rifle Bullet, and then here's my Codex. I don't really know if I can get it past 6 all stat or not. I don't really know how, but my first pendant, my second pendant, and here's my weapon. I've actually done a lot of cubing on this weapon since well, I mean, you know, I think it's been like 2 gear videos where I've cubed it and I haven't uploaded the footage, but there's just so much to sift through. Like, this game's RNG can be brutal sometimes. Just let me know if you guys want to see all of that cubing footage, however, and I can upload it for you. I went ahead and also swapped out the soul on my weapon because I got the level 3 Phantom Blink skill, so Beta has exactly 80% crit, allowing me to get 100% with stacks, making it so I don't need the soul anymore. My Tyrant Belt, my Sweetwater hat, my Sweetwater tattoo, my Sweetwater monocle, my Eagle Eye Warrior armor, my Trickster Warrior pants, my Sweetwater shoes, my Superior Gollux earrings, my Tinkerer's Black shoulder accessory, my Sweetwater gloves, and then I have a Battle Roid, my Honor Roll emblem, my Sengoku Hakase badge. Forgive me if I butchered the pronunciation on that one. And then I'm using the ReZero medal. However, I'm going to be switching to the Monster Park medal because I'm pretty sure it'll increase my final damage as opposed to this medal. But this is what I have for now. And here's Beta's weapon. Same thing as my Alpha's weapon. It's just, it has a little bit of modified attack just because it's Beta's weapon. I think it's just the attack, or is it the strength? Oh, no, yeah, it's just the attack. My Sweetwater cape. And my Outlaw heart. So those are all of my main equips. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. And then Cash Shop equips, nothing too fancy. I have the Aura pendant. Just because, you know, I usually have the reward points to get it, so might as well get it. I would wear the Aura rings, however, it's really awkward on Zero because for whatever reason, like, we have 4 total ring slots, but like with the way Aura Pendant works, it only gives you the stats for like 2 of them. And I kind of want to wear my fire starter ring and my label ring, so I just kind of ignore those. We have our pet quips right here. I scrolled these in a video a while ago. Just show everyone once again what they have. We have a 42 attack, a 42 attack, and then a 43 attack. I got really lucky with those scrolls. It was pretty awesome. You know, nothing special about the android except the elephant costume on him. And as for my Arcane Force, here's where I currently am. And just for a timestamp for people watching this video in the future, this is before the Morass Daily, before Sphera comes out, 2 days before the Arc patch. I don't know if the Arc patch is like also encompasses like all the other things that are coming within that like time area, but regardless, no Morass Dailies yet, no Sphera. So this is where I am right now, 920 Arcane Force. And a lot of people were asking about how I set up my V Matrix, so I want to go ahead and show that to you guys right now. Here is my finished V Matrix as of now. Once the what is it? The node slot upgrade thing comes out, I don't think this will change. But if it does, I will most certainly show it off in a future video. So I guess it's not really a big deal. But anyway. I have maxed out Rope Lift, just because I kind of have an extra slot here. And I just like the passive 25 all stat it gives me. And the rope actually comes in handy sometimes, as it has a much higher range than Burst Step. I have decent sharp eyes, just because... Oh, excuse me. Need to get more rest. I have decent sharp eyes here. I like it just because the V Matrix version gives you the +5 all stats, which is really awesome. I don't really like having potentials with decent stuff on my gear because, you know, it wastes the ability to have like a stat line. I have decent Advanced Blessing just because it's decent Advanced Blessing. You know, I kind of have another extra slot here, and this is pretty good. Decent Speed Infusion, incredibly important. Also gives that juicy +5 all stats, which is great. Aura Weapon, absolutely needed by all warriors. It's an incredible skill, increases your final damage, just shoots out that wave when you're attacking. It's great. Maxed out Chrono Break. This skill is also incredible. I mean, I don't see why Zero wouldn't have this, but just in case anyone was questioning it, here it is. Twin Blades of Time. Magnificent skill as well. Just does a crap ton of damage, and the skill is sometimes limited for me because I hit cap with it, but once the damage cap is raised maybe in the future, or from fighting a boss such as Hard Lotus, where it doesn't cap every single time, it gives me an opportunity to do a ton of damage. Impenetrable Skin, absolutely necessary. Gives you that the super stance that allows you to resist being knocked back, and it is absolutely wonderful to have, and it is such a lifesaver. Gives you a bunch of status resistance as well, and it also gives you that 25 strength and that max HP. And then here are all my boost nodes. I'm not going to go through these in the window here because, I mean, people are probably aren't going to be able to like figure out what's going on, but just in case anyone was, I'll go through it this way because this is a better way to do it. I feel like it just shows all the skills that I max. So before I go through, I'm just going to summarize and say that I maxed every single skill except Shadow Rain. And if anyone's questioning why, you need to make sure you max out Moonstrike and Piercing Thrust, as these are incredibly crucial skills, because they're pieces of a combo that does maximum DPS on large foes. Because it triggers Beta's Flash Cut and Throwing Weapon, and then afterward you use oh my gosh, where's my head today? Yeah, you use like Air Raid and Air Ride, I think it's called. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Oh no, it's oh my gosh, that took me forever to find. That was embarrassing. I need to get some sleep, guys. Alright, so, it triggers Rising Slash as well as, Air Raid. And, boost nodes on 0, it affects all of those skills, like Moonstrike. It, increases the damage on Rising Slash. And Piercing Thrust increases the final damage on Air Raid. And you need those, like I was saying. But, as we keep going. Max out Flash Cut, you know, no reason not to. Max out Spin Cutter, Rolling Cross, Rolling Assault, Wind Cutter, Wind Striker, Storm Break, and all the other good stuff that I mentioned earlier. You're able to accomplish maxing out all your skills with the exception of Shadow Rain in 6 boost nodes. And I'm just going to quickly scroll through them here in case people want to copy me exactly. However, you don't need to copy me exactly. You just need to make sure you have all of the crucial skills listed twice throughout your nodes, which you can do it a bunch of different ways. It's just this is how I decided to do it. So there is that. I'm gonna go ahead and show my my link loadout. So figuring out what links were optimal for me, I owe to my friend who was a math major. Shoutouts to Angel for helping me out with this. He kind of taught me like how to do the math for everything, and we found out what gave me the most final damage. And then some of these I just needed, so like, you know, like obviously I could have more damage if I removed like the Phantom link and replaced it with like a damage link, but that's not an option for me because having that 100% crit on beta is absolutely necessary. So let's go ahead and go through these. So I run Demon Slayer, Phantom. This is going to be changing to Arc, but I run Luminos, Xenon, Demon Avenger, Hayato, Canna, Kinesis, Kadena, Ilium, Jet, as well as Beast Tamer. I was working on level 3 links, but I heard that the level 3 links may be removed in the future. And while, you know, it's just a rumor and I shouldn't believe everything I hear, it seems probable. I mean, you know, even more so since we're getting Nebs removed and we're getting the additional option system, which is just bringing us closer and closer to KMS. And I don't think they ever had level 3 links, so it seems possible that they could be removed in the future. But once again, I could be wrong. You know, don't like say, oh, these are definitely being removed because Blastoff said so. I have no clue. So, but anyway. And then something I forgot to review in my cash equips, as well as I have the Lucid's Nightmare earrings. They allow me to use that extra bind that you may have seen in some of my videos. Very handy, gives you a lot of extra bind time, and it also is very good for Zero because Alpha gets a damage boost against binded foes. Now let's see. Is there anything else that I'm missing? No, I don't think so. I'll go ahead and show off my key bindings actually, because people might be curious about that. And you know, I didn't like optimize my key bindings to make it so like my fingers have to travel the least amount of distance or whatever. This is just what I've grown accustomed to. I'm able to perform with it. I like it. I take advantage of using my left hand a lot. I use my pinky for burst step. And there are those. Now, I suppose it's time to go on to my range. I believe I have everything else covered. So yeah, I'll go ahead and show that off. So my range was a little bit higher earlier, in my my Zero's existence, but I went ahead and requeued my weapon for more boss, as since we're losing Nebulites, we're all going to be losing 50% boss initially, but we can gain back 12% from Flames if we get a good roll from that, so that's nice. But let me go ahead and open this up. So here is my Alpha's stat window. Oh, I need to cover hyper stats as well, so I'm going to go through this really quick. So these are the big ones. You need to make sure that these are all maxed. And your highest priority should be making it so you can have 100% crit on beta, especially if you have a little bit of Legion cranked out, because that critical damage that you gain from Legion isn't going to do anything if you don't crit. So it's absolutely necessary for you to get near to that 100% crit on beta to be doing the most damage. So 10 critical rate, 10 critical damage, 10 IED, 10% damage, and 10 boss damage. And then people, I get questions in my videos asking how I acquired 180 Time Force on Alpha and 150 Time Force on Beta. You are able to do that through leveling up Demon Fury with hyper stats. And some people question doing this because they're like, wow, like I've never ran out of Time Force, like why should I do this? There are situations where you will run out of Time Force, especially on Zero, and for example, let's say Hard Lotus. You'll get yourself into situations where you have to pop a bunch of skills, you know, you find yourself using Time Distortion, but all of a sudden you have to use Twin Blades of Time to save your life. You will definitely not have enough Time Force on occasions like that, and it could get you killed. And another argument that I have against making it so you should level this is because the alternative to doing this is having 10 strength. It's 15 flat strength that doesn't even scale with percent stat, or an exceptional amount of your resource. I personally prefer it this way, and it's helped me out a lot. I love it. It's just, you know, having extra Time Force is incredible. And then with the leftover points you have, you can also put 2 into Dex as well as 1 into HP. I did Dex then HP just because, you know, Dex gives you that little bit of range. And HP is like, I don't know, it's HP. It keeps you alive and stuff. I didn't really mess with status resistance or whatever, 'cause I just didn't really feel like it was necessary. Anyway, though, 55k strength clean, roughly. I have a lot of attack B-pots. 160 plus, I believe, is the attack I gain from my B-pots, so I'm missing a little bit of stat there, but that does not mean that, I'm weaker than I should be. It's very important to have... the whole goal of Maple is to stay in balance, as it'll give you the most final damage. Attack raises my range at this current moment in time a lot more than stat B-pots do. So it's more potent, although it looks less, like, clean in the stat window. Like, this is a total estimate, but if I changed all my attack B-pots to stat B-pots, I believe I could get around 58k strength. So, you know, I'm pretty strong. I'm up there, I suppose. So... anyway, I've been talking for so long, I apologize. Let's get to what everyone probably came here for, my range here. So, I need to activate this as well. Alright, so this is my range, self-buffed without stacks from Alpha and Beta. I'll give everyone some time to look at that. And, here is my legendary inner, my inner ability. It's, attack speed +1 level. You need this on 0. You cannot play the class effectively without this ability. You need as much attack speed as you could possibly get on 0 at all times. I have Blue Aura, +1 attack speed, decent speed infusion, Monster Part Green Pot, and when I use Limit Break, and then there's still more attack speed you can gain from beta stacks. That, like, nothing is wasted. There's no such thing as too much attack speed on 0. You can just cap out, and the more attack speed you have, the better. So, let's go ahead and show off Beta's range. She's gonna have 1% boosted damage just because of stacks. But, here's Beta. Here's her stat window. Give everyone a little bit of a chance to look at that. Alright, and, now I'll go ahead and show off my range, with, like, everything I could possibly have on, just in case anyone's curious of, like, what my max potential is. I don't have AB Link here, so I'm not going to be able to inflate my range by a crazy amount, but, I'll go ahead and get stacks here really quick, just to show off what, my 0 will have when I'm, like, in the zone. I haven't really paid attention to how many times I've attacked, but I probably have full alpha stacks by now. Yeah, I have 100% crit on Beta, I do. Go ahead and get all of that juicy % damage. Alright. So here is Beta's range with full stacks, as well as her stats. And here is Alpha's range with full stacks and all those juicy stats. And now let's go ahead and apply some important buffs, such as Aura Weapon, Time Holding, Limit Break. We have about 52 mil range on Beta. Go ahead and switch over to Alpha. 46 mil. Pretty nice, looks nice, although range is a pretty arbitrary number. And actually, shoot, I forgot about Ilium Link. I need to move around a lot to get that bonus damage. Alright, and then let me switch to Beta really quick, game, please. There we go. Well, it expired, but anyway, that's my character. I mean, I suppose that was a kind of a sloppy show-off of, my character's maximum potential, but on 0, there's a lot of stuff you gotta do. So I honestly just like showing off my my self-buff range with just Rinse Protection usually, which is 0's version of Maple Warrior. And now I believe I've covered everything in terms of a full character overview. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. I didn't really have a script for this video. I just kind of wanted to just talk to you guys, you know, keep it natural. Am I forgetting anything? Well, this is the top I used to clear Hard Lotus. I suppose I guess I should show this off. The big thing is just the -2 seconds abnormal status duration, because that'll save you from getting stunned by the garbage. I cubed it for the invincible for 3 more seconds when hit line, but I don't actually think it does anything unless it's you get, like, hit by touch damage, which Lotus doesn't do, so it's actually kind of useless, but, you know, just in case, whatever. Oh, and then, when I did Hard Lotus, as for my links, I switched out, Light Wash and Tide of Battle for Close Call, and then, Resistance Link. Those are pretty important for survivability, and I don't lose too much damage from that in the long run. Is that everything? I think that's everything. Huh. Alright. Well, there you have it, guys. Just wanted to put this video out there for you, just because I wanted to, you know, have everybody, as well as myself, to, see kind of like where I was before additional options, and then where I'll be after additional options. I want to do a quick shout out to all the subscribers to the Cindercoat Coyotes channel. You guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. I just think it's so cool that you are willing to take time out of your day to watch content that I create. I don't know why. It's just like surreal to me. It's like there are so many people around the world like watching our videos. And I mean, we have like 500 subs or whatever. Like that's like a lot of people. Like put 500 people in a room. Like, damn. I think that's really cool. So, thank you guys for the support and, you know, and the nice comments, constructive criticism, everything you've given me. So much more content to come. I'm sorry I've been a little bit lazy on my editing lately. I've just been busy with my job. I'm not in school right now, so that's been helping. I'm definitely gonna be able to find some free time to edit some nice videos with you guys. I have one on the burner right now I think y'all will like. And yeah. I hope you all have an excellent rest of your day, night, wherever you are. And let's get ready for the new era of Maple. Additional options are gonna be awesome. Head into the Black Patch. You know, all these new bosses, all this new content. It's going to be great. As always, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all later.